Hey guys, Ben here. So long story short, I was going to make a nice edited video of the whole unboxing and everything. Unfortunately, I filmed that, and it looks like since my GPU has gone out, I am no longer able to edit videos. So this is going to be a little bit more of a quick video of just how to actually take this thing apart, because after fiddling with it, I can tell that a bunch of people are going to have some issues with that. So first thing to do is to, I guess, get this guy off. And what you're going to have to do is either pry this whole thing off and break it, or you can drill it in select spots that I'm going to have detailed images in the description below. And basically, if you just take a drill bit and drill in those locations, or approximately, there are screws behind them. Otherwise, you're going to have to pry up here, literally take a screwdriver, shove it in between there, and then hammer it through those supports. There's like 7 of them along this way, and I'll show you what that looks like here. So when you pry that off, you can see in there all of those, and you basically just work your way back. I recommend when you snap this on, there are 2 screws that are underneath here. I would take those out before you snap this in place, because you're not really going to get this off without either damaging it or taking this off first. And you can't take this off without removing those 2 screws first. This guy, there's a clip in the back. I did that thing where it's basically shaped like this, so you snap it on. I shaved it this way, so now it's a V both ways, or a hill both ways on that little clip. So when you snap it on, it stays on, but if you pull hard enough, I can actually get this back off. It's not a big deal if you've already snapped it on. You can just unscrew these. If you've already snapped this on, I actually don't know what to do. This guy was a little bit more challenging. You can take this apart without getting this off, but I'm assuming you're going to want it off. I basically pulled back like this as hard as I could, and I had to shove a screwdriver on the inside of here and basically pry like this. It was a lot of work, and I thought I was going to break it a few times, but it did eventually come off. It's not super secure on there anymore, but it does have a little bit of a lip, and it does kind of pop on there, so it's not too big of a deal. And then the last real challenge, you can slip this thing on, it doesn't matter, this whole block comes off. The last challenge was this guy, and I'm not 100% sure how to put this back on properly. I'm thinking glue. I really haven't thought about this for more than 5 minutes, because I'm gonna figure it out later. But basically how I got this thing off was I cheated. That was all solvent welded, and there was 0 chance of me getting that off. So the cleanest way to take this off is to literally go in there with a Dremel on the inside of here and go right up against this white wall right here, and the same thing on this side, and you just cut it free. You don't cut into the orange part, obviously, and then it should just pop off. I did need to work it a little bit here and like pry a little bit for it to fully pop off, but there you go. These guys also come out, but they're very stiff in there, so I'm not even gonna bother. They come out, trust me, but okay, I can't do it with one hand. But other than that, I think that is the entire way to get this thing apart. Again, if you've already snapped the scope on, good luck. You can kind of see the screw port right there, but you might just have to pry that off. You're probably going to damage it. Oh, and I also can't get into here. I don't think it's worth getting to anyway, but these caps are solvent welded on, and I don't think you can actually get into here beyond the battery tray. So yeah, not exactly the review that I wanted to do, not exactly the breakdown I wanted to do, but I will have pictures of the inside in the description below. Sorry about my editing situation. Hopefully we can get this thing modded and shooting better than it currently is, because right now I can throw that further than it can shoot. Thanks for watching.